before we get in the car. Nick from Oklahoma. Alt-right? More like alt-reich. Am I right? No, you're Reich. I read somewhere that the best way to change someone's mind is to present facts and give them a way to save face. Not sure exactly how you do that, but could be a strategy for family over holidays. When I go one-on-one with people, I am not as contentious as I am here at all. When people call into this show, I'm not looking to convince them. More often than not, I'm looking to make a show of them, to elucidate points via them. But when I go home, I'm very, very sneaky. I'm very sneaky about it. Like I think at this Thanksgiving, there's going to be more people because of the Hillary animosity who are going to be like, well, maybe we should give, I don't know about the protests, that type of thing. And I can tell you it's going to be even worse when I go with my in-laws. When I'm with my in-laws, who I believe that there are Trump voters, I'm going to talk about the kleptocracy. Like the problem of we don't know. Look, China's, they're talking about building Trump towers in China. He's not divesting from this stuff. I'm going to make it all about divesting. The Wall Street Journal called for him to be liquidated. I mean, this is how sort of like vaguely depressing this is for me. The strategies now I'm talking about, I wrote about in FUBAR. It's a jokey thing, but you just got to analyze, like, who are these Republicans I'm dealing with? Who are these Trump supporters? If they're like businessy Republicans, you basically just got to say, like, the Wall Street Journal called for him to liquidate everything. If it's right-wing Jews, it's got to be like Mike Pence is a Christian Zionist who just basically wants us all to burn. They're going to create a war over there, and they don't care how it ends up, because in their mind it just ends with a nuke. So if you're worried about Israel, you better, and you want to go make Aliyah or visit, you better have a hazmat suit. Because in their minds, Jesus is not bothered by a high Geiger reading. He just shows up. And Bannon's a full-on anti-Semite.
Isn't that unbelievable?
Bannon was supposed to speak at a Zionist dinner a couple of nights ago, and I found that confusing, unless he just wanted everyone to be in one place.
No,
so
it's an
anti-Muslim.
It's anti-Muslim fusion, and for years now, neo-fascist parties in Europe have been quite close with Israel. So that's like the next iteration, because the bottom line is anti-Muslim, and if we get to Tulsi Gabbard, that's the link with her too. She has bizarre anti-Muslim politics. That's the through line.
That's what's going on here, and I think that like. You only get that at the highest echelons of sort of, if your average person, in terms of like the Thanksgiving table, it's pretty good.
No, it's great, but I mean that's what Israel.
The neo-Nazi stuff. I mean,
yeah, no, that's what you should. But I'm saying in terms of how it fits with Israel,
yes.
with Israel and the right, like Israel's created a situation where Gideon Levy has a great column in Haaretz, being like the only people that can support us are nationalists, racists, and bigots. We're running an apartheid state. Who else are our allies going to be?